The next three problems we're asking you to evaluate. Now, to evaluate the problems, you have to perform all the operations. That means you actually have to evaluate the exponents. They don't want it written as a base and an exponent. They want you to actually take out the exponent to whatever power they want you to. So we're going to do a couple examples of these, like this one right here. I'm going to follow my laws of exponents. In this situation right here, since I'm dividing, I need to subtract these exponents right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to keep my base of 3. 7 minus 5 is 2. And instead of leaving it like this, like you did on the other problems, when it says evaluate, they actually want you to take 3 to the second power and figure out what that is. 3 to the second power is 3 times 3, and 3 times 3 is 9. So you're only going to get one number when they ask you to evaluate these. So let's look at another example. On this one, we're going to follow our laws of exponents. I'm going to keep this base. So I need to do these exponents right here before I do any multiplying. I actually need to do this one right here. So I'm going to leave this one alone. I'm going to leave it as -2 times, and I'm actually going to use my laws of exponents. Remember, when you don't see an exponent on a base, there's an exponent of 1 sitting right here. So this is going to be 3 times 1. And that's going to be -2 to the third power. Now that I've got rid of that exponent on the outside of the parentheses, because in a sense I'm following my order of operations, now I can use my other law of exponent that deals with multiplication. Remember, when you don't see an exponent on a base, there's an exponent of 1 sitting right there. When I multiply, what am I supposed to do with my exponents? I'm supposed to add those together when I multiply. So I'm going to take -2 and 1 plus 3 is 4. Now, like it says evaluate. That means I need to take -2 times -2 times -2 times -2. Work that all the way out. -2 times -2, negative times a negative is a positive, +4. So what I did was I multiplied these two together right here, times whatever these two right here multiplied together are. -2 times -2 is 4, and 4 times 4 is 16. So what I did, I grouped these together and multiplied these two together, then multiplied these two together, and took the product of those two and multiplied those together. Let's try this last one right here. On this one, it's one of those where I have to follow my order of operations. I've got an exponent out here on the outside, but I need to do what's inside the parentheses here first. So I'm going to leave these large parentheses with an exponent of 2 out here on the outside. I'm going to get rid of these parentheses. Remember, there's an exponent of 1 right here and an exponent of 1 right here. So that's going to be -4. 4 times 1, because this is a situation where I can multiply these exponents together, to the 4th power, divided by -4. Another situation where I can multiply these exponents together, 2. So now I've got the exact same base. I can now use my laws of exponents for when I'm dividing. When I'm dividing, I can subtract these exponents right here. So that's going to be -4. That's my base. Keep my base. 4 minus 2 is 2 to the second power. Now, I've got an exponent on the outside of the parentheses, just like here. When there's an exponent on the outside of the parentheses, that's a situation where I can multiply. Once I multiply, because I can do it because there's an exponent on the outside of the parentheses, remember the parentheses are going to go away. 2 times 2 is 4. Now I'm going to do exactly what the exponent tells me to. I'm going to take negative 4 and multiply it to itself 4 times. That's negative 4 times negative 4 times negative 4 times negative 4. And like the other one, I'm going to group them together. I should know what negative 4 times negative 4 is. Negative 4 times negative 4 is 16. Times negative 4 times negative 4, that's a positive 16 as well. And 16 times 16, 256. So these types will help you. These are examples of the next 3. That would be number 7, 8, and 9 on that iReady student packet.